Yo guys, it's Thyraz here, and today's video is going to be a bit special because the most ridiculous thing to ever happen in this game just happened to me. The amount of luck I've had this week should not even be remotely possible, and you'll understand why, because I don't know, I'm still kind of mind-fucked about this. I mean, what happened uh, this week is just fucking ridiculous, man. Let's just get on with the story. So, I'm trying to farm the Storm Rider transmog for my alt druid, and I decided to go to Onyxia's lair to get the awesome blue cloak. This was the first time in a very long time that I killed Onyxia. And unfortunately, I didn't get the cloak, but guess what? The mount dropped, and I was really excited. Since I haven't loaded something rare in quite a while, and I was actually Skyping with a friend at this time, so he was kind of jealous, and he has the full right to be jealous, because I am really lucky with mounts. I have always been lucky with mounts. I remember back in Wrath or something when I got my Sulian Tiger and Raptor in 2 runs. But if you think that's insane, wait until you hear the rest of this story, because things are getting pretty fucking ridiculous, and I'm still mindfucked about it. So yeah, I got the Onyxia mount and I realized, wow, it's actually a really cool feeling when you loot something rare. So after that happened, I decided to start farming rare old school mounts. And the first one that came to my mind was Ashes Valar. That's just one of the coolest mounts in game, and I thought, well, I don't want to have to run around the whole map for several hours to clear every raid there is, so I'm only gonna farm Tempest Keep every week, and when I have Ashes, I'm gonna farm the other raid mounts that I want. And the reason that I didn't want to run around the whole map is because I had decided to camp outside Tempest Keep with 10 level 90s. Yeah, I know, I have 10 level 90s, and I finally found a good use for all of them. So I cleared the Tempest Keep on all of my 90s, and I got nothing. But it was Sunday, so the raids would reset in 3 days. And I was still awake at 3 a.m. when the raids resetted. And I don't know what made me do it, but I randomly went to Karazhan and killed the first boss, and the mount dropped. Oh my god, this is already getting fucking ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, both the Onyxia mount and the Fiery Warhorse has a 1% drop rate, so that means on average a person will have to kill each boss 100 times to get one mount. And I happen to get both of these mounts on my first attempt. Pretty ridiculous, very mindfucking, but just wait, it gets worse, trust me. I don't know, man, I'm freaking out. I don't understand how it's possible. Anyways, I went to bed with a big smile on my face. I woke up the next day and I already knew what to do. I wanted to do Tempest Keep, but first I cleared the Black Temple in an attempt to loot the main hand Warglaive for my warrior. Because when I decided to start farming mounts, I also decided to get the missing Warglaive for my warrior. I got the offhand a really long time ago randomly. I have really never attempted to farm them, but I had the offhand and I wanted the main hand. And when I killed Illidan, it dropped! Yeah. So 3 days ago I got the Onyxia mount. Today I got the Warglaive and the Fiery Warhorse. Pretty ridiculous. But it still gets worse, trust me. Right after I cleared Black Temple, I went to Tempest Keep on the same character, and I told my friend that if Ashes dropped, I would take a big shit and then I would smear it all over my face, because that's what I deserved. And the mount dropped! It's so ridiculous! Like, how is it even remotely possible to get the Warglaive, Fiery Warhorse, and Ashes in the same day? And 3 days before that, the Onyxia mount. And now I would also have to take a big shit and smear it all over my face. This is getting so bad. But trust me, it gets worse. I don't know how, don't ask me, but it gets worse. Me and my friends realized that either my account is bugged or I'm just extremely lucky with loot that day. So I gathered a small group and we went to ICC. And guess what? No, the mount did actually not drop. JK, it dropped! Oh my god! It's so fucking ridiculous. I can't explain it and I'm still mindfucked about it. I don't know, I don't think anyone has ever been this lucky. But it gets worse. Just to test my theory that my account might be bugged, I went to Eye of Eternity, and of course, the mount had to fucking drop. I already had the mount, but the fact that it did drop is fucking hilarious. Anyways, after that raid, I went to Stratholme in an attempt to loot the epic mount called Rivendare's Death Charger, which is a really cool mount if you're Alliance, because you're basically riding on a horde mount. And I farmed it for a couple of runs, actually, but just because it's me, the mount fucking dropped. And I'm gonna go and shoot myself now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and whether it motivated you to farm mounts or did the opposite, I hope you enjoyed it. Now, before we end the video, take a look at everything I earned in one day. Remember that I also got the Onyxia mount 3 days before all of this happened, and the Onyxia mount does not grant any achievement at all.